Hey, what's up guys? Fat Camo here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Aion. I'm leveling a chanter because of a subscriber request. I believe he's a subscriber. I don't know. He commented me on my video, so I don't know. I assume that he's a subscriber, but I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah. Welcome. Wow, that was just what an opening. Wow. Yeah. Anyways, I haven't been recording my fire temple runs because I mean, like I have a bunch of, well, not bunch of videos, but I have a couple of videos of me running fire temple on my gunslinger, I believe. Is it gunslinger or templar? Oh yeah, I have it on my gunslinger and my templar. So yeah, I mean, I already have gameplays of that, so you guys can go watch. You guys can go watch the previous ones. I am gonna run fire temple with my chanter once though, because I just want to show you guys off what the chanter's role is in a group instance, like, you know, party, just like 6-man. We're pretty well grouped. We're pretty diverse in groups. We have a Templar for tanking. We have 2 DPSers, ranged DPSers, a gunner and a ranger. And we have 2 chanters, and when you have 2 chanters, you can have total of 4 mantras up. It doesn't matter if you have 3 chanters, you can only have 4 mantras. So I can have like intensity and maybe mana regen up, and then he can have like magic and physical attack or something like that. So basically, if you have a cleric in your party, chanters do DPS, and I do pretty good damage because of my gear. I have a pretty good staff. It's a level 30 abyss elite staff. As you can see, it does a pretty good damage. 198 to 268 damage. 911 magic boost, but magic boost really doesn't matter because I'm not magic damage. All these skills are physical, and those are my main like 2 skills that go into chain that does damage. As you can see, I do a pretty good amount of damage. With crit, I do about, like, you know, 2k, which is not bad for a chanter who is not the main like DPSer of the group. Main DPSers are like, you know, rangers, gunners, assassins, and like spear masters. Well, not spear masters. Spirit masters and sorcerers are more for like crowd controlling and stuff. I mean, they do a lot of damage, don't get me wrong. Sorcerers do the biggest amount of damage in the game. Yeah, they have the biggest nukes. Spear masters also, when they're geared, have a lot of damage. They can put a bunch of dots on enemies and they die very, very quickly. Yeah, other than that, ranger, gunners, assassins, those are the main DPSers. And I guess gladiators count as well, but gladiators are and templars and chanters do about the same amount of damage at the same amount of levels. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, I do a pretty good damage. Like I said, I mentioned it on a previous video. It's called arms fusing. It's in Sanctum. You can go into Sanctum and armor fuse your 2-handed weapons. Only 2-handed weapons. You can't arms fuse a single-handed weapon. But yeah, I combined it with a, I believe it was a level 25. I bought it off a broker for like a million kina, which isn't bad at all. Million kina is not that like much money. You'll probably save up by the time you're like level 30 to a million kina from like doing quests and just picking up random stuff and selling it, and like it disenchanting your gear, your previous gear. When you upgrade your gear, buy this extraction tools from a general store, a general goods store, and you can disenchant your armors and get enchantment stone out of them. And if it's like higher, I mean if you get like lucky and get high enchantment stones, you can use it to enchant your gear, your upgraded gear, or you can sell it on broker for some money. So that's what I do for kina. You can also like, I mean like it sounds lame, but you can also buy kina with real money. But be careful because you know it's not safe. You can get jacked and stuff if you don't find the right website for kina selling. Yeah, you can definitely get jacked off. So yeah, be careful with that. Right now it's about like 100 million is like about $10, so that's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, so I bought kina a couple of times. They're asking me if I wanted to do Sifis. I'm not even caring about the mantras. What mantras do we have? Okay, so he has HP recovery for some reason. So I'm gonna turn off speed and turn on intensity, and I'm gonna turn off shield and put clarity on. I mean Clement Mind, which is mana regeneration, because we don't have any Songweavers. One of the Songweaver's skill is a mana regeneration, and you can cast it on your allies as well, not just yourself. So you can help. Songweavers have like Songweavers are like the support class, and chanters also are the support class because of their mantras and stuff. Yeah, they don't do the most DPS in the group, obviously, but they're like, it's always good to have a chanter or a Songweaver in the party, you know, if you have spots for them. So a party usually consists of a support class, a healer, a tank, and a bunch of DPS. It's like the optimal party group, you know. But nothing wrong with like having 2 support classes or anything like that, because like, I mean, chanters, they don't do the most amount of damage, but also like if they're geared, they can do a serious amount of damage. Well, better than like just normal geared ranger or gunner, what have you. As you can see there, I took the aggro from Templar because I'm doing a lot of damage. This game is based on a, you know, this game's aggro is based on a thing called anonymity, yeah, anonymity, and you know, whoever does the most damage, or the taunt, which Templar and Gladiators have, which increases the enemy. Oh my god, I can't pronounce this shit. Oh, enmity, yeah. It's called enmity or something, yeah. Yeah, but usually monsters go for whoever is doing the most damage, and also healing your allies also increases your enmity, so you gotta be careful with that. Because say you are in a party and you pull like a bunch of mobs but you didn't intend to, Templar is gonna have trouble you know, getting all their attention, getting all their aggros, and the aggro is gonna switch over to the either a healer or a DPSer, which is really bad because the DPSers usually have really low amount of HP. As you can see, this gunner only has 3,000, almost 4,000. This ranger only has like 2,600, but he's also level 26. And I'm at, you know, almost like 5,500 with you know, with being level 38, which is like a little bit less than Templar. I really do have a lot of HP for my level. I think it's because of my gear. But yeah, as you can see, like, you know, it makes sense that DPSers have less HP. They're a squishy target. So it's really bad when a mob aggroes, when mob switches aggro to a DPSer or healer, like cleric. This cleric also has like low HP pool, but he's level 28, so I can't really say that. You know, about a cleric about my level is gonna have about the same HP as I do, which is 5,000. But I'm really I'm geared also, so I would say about like at level 38, I would say about like 5,000 is the normal amount for a healer, which is a decent amount, but still it's really bad to pull get aggroed by elite who is like one of these who are in an instance. But and like most group instances are gonna have elites, you know, because wow, what's the point of having a group instance with a bunch of trash mobs like that you can solo? That doesn't make any sense. So these elites are gonna hit really hard, and it's probably gonna get like 5-shotted without heal. So yeah, it's really bad. So what Templars do is they have an area of effect taunt. It's only Templars though. I don't think Gladiators have it. Gladiators do have a bunch of AoE skills that they can help regain the aggro, but simply doing damage isn't gonna regain aggro on you, because Gladiators and Templars don't do as much damage as the other DPSers. Oh my god, this guy just almost died. Ooh, a box dropped. I haven't got the box yet. Oh my god, I rolled a 7 on the hearts. Dude, come on. What's up with these 42s and 41s? Forever Young is 28 and already got the box once. And I'm 38. I haven't got the box once. Oh man. But anyways, I've been just like running FT, which is Fire Temple. The last video I was like level 30 or something, close to level 31. Yeah, I've been just running constantly Fire Temples, and this is what happens. It's been like, I think it's been like 2 days since I was like 30. Not even a day and a half, I think. And I'm already level 38, which I leveled like 7 levels. and 7 and 8 levels in a day and a half, and I wasn't even playing that much. I don't think you can teleport out when you're in combat, but I mean we can kill this guy. I have enough DPS. Yeah, it doesn't let you go out when you're in combat, and it's okay though. Actually, I guess it does. Oh, there you go. Oh, we killed it. Yeah, there you go. That was a fire temple run with my chanter. So basically, chanters just stick to a target and just DPS it down, and they can also heal. Oh, well, like I was saying before, if you have a cleric in your party, then you don't really have to heal, because clerics are the main healers of this game. So like you don't really have to worry about healing. And chanters at this level only have 2 heals. One is a instant heal. You can just cast it on yourself or whatever, and then it's a heal over time. It heals you every 2 seconds for 61. It heals you, yeah, it heals you for 61 HP every 2 seconds for 38 seconds. So you just cast it on yourself, and you know, you just it ticks on you. But yeah, this guy wants to do me, so let's oblige him. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this. Alright, well, I lost. Yeah, but anyways, what was I talking about? I was talking about something else. Oh yeah, yeah, when you have a cleric in your party, you don't really have to heal, because you only have 2 heals. One is you just cast it on yourself or cast it on whoever your target is, and it ticks on you. And one is it takes 2 seconds to cast, but it heals you or your target for 883 HP, which isn't too much. It's not a lot, because I have 5,000 HP, and like I would have to do it, how many times? I would have to do it like 7 or 8 times to get full HP when I'm like almost dead. So what you do, you get this quest that you can do from this guy at level 34, and you can just do it over and over again. And what it is you go to Fire Temple and you kill Chromede, and you complete the quest. It just terminate Chromede the Corrupt. You go to Fire Temple and then you kill Chromede, and then you complete the quest, and it gives you 1,000,000 XP each time, which is a really good amount. And it's silver coins. This is how you farm up silver coins. Just do this quest over and over again, and just keep running fire temples over and over again. I mean, it's based on your playstyle. Like, to be honest, you can do Elton quest. I haven't even touched it. Like last time when I was level 30 was the last time I touched any of the quests in Elton. Like I just barely did like what about like 5 quests to get to 30 from 39. I mean 29. Like I was 29 and I was just trying to get to 30 because I had this awesome gear, you know, which was level 30 gear, and you can't equip it when you're level 29. So I was just trying to get to 30, and that's why I did like little bits of quests around here. And that was the last time I touched Elton quest. After that, I just ran Fire Temple over and over again, because you can run Fire Temple at level 37 or higher. So I ran at 25, like I told you before. At 25, when I completed all the quests and campaigns in Virtron, I came over to Elton, and I started running NTC, which is a level 35 quest. I mean, level 35 instance in Abyss. You don't have to go to Abyss for it. In in Fast Track server, there's another entrance in Elton. It's in the fortress. Let me show you exactly where it is. It's in the forest, like downstairs. Not the upstairs. Downstairs, where the potion merchant is. It's a potion merchant, and then there's a outside left of it. There's 2 guys standing there, and one of them is the you talk to one of them, and you can enter NTCs through there. Oh, it shows you right there. Yeah, NTC training camp. Yeah, level 25, as you can see, and I got to level 25 after finishing all the campaigns in Virtron, and I ran like NTC maybe 3 times. And NTC, let me tell you, NTC is a great way of getting XP. It just gives so much XP. I ran it like 3 times, and I was already at like 29. And by the time I was 29, I was trying to do some quest here. Oh no, I wasn't trying to do a quest here. I was 24 actually. Yeah, I was 24 when I finished all the campaigns and quest in Virtron, and I came to Elton and tried to get 25 to run NTC. Yeah, that was the last time I touched Elton quest. So I got to 25 after completing a few quests in around this area, and then I ran NTC like 3 times, and I got to 30, and I'm wearing this gear, and then after that I ran, you know, Fire Temple over and over again. And that's how I got to level 38 in like 2 days, 2.5 days. And I got 345 coins out of it, silver coins. And you can buy your whole set with this amount. So like, you know, if you wanna level as quickly as possible, I recommend running instances over and over again, and especially Fire Temple, because of the cooldown is only 30 minutes. You run Fire Temple, and it usually takes about like 15 to like 20 minutes to run it with like a decent group. And after you run it, you're gonna have like 10 minute or like 12 minute or 15 minute cooldown on it. During that time, you can complete some of the quests around here, or you can just wait around and kill stuff in the Fire Temple with your group or something, because there's always people around here in Fire Temple area. In Fast Track server, there's always people around. So even if you're like about to die, a healer is gonna come, like, you know, maybe save you. Don't bet on it though. Don't bet on it. Just be safe. I don't know. Make sure there's people around you to help you, and before pulling like 2 mobs or 3 mobs or whatever, what have you. So make sure you're safe. You know, do it over and over again until you get to level 40, which is when you can start running steel rake. Steel rake is another instance. There's a solo version and then there's a group version. Steel rake cabin is the solo version, and then there's a steel rake, which is a party version. There's an entrance in Sanctum, but there's an also entrance in Harion. Harion's new gate, right next to the broker. It's like outside, right next to the broker. Left of it, there's 2 Shugos standing. One is a girl and then one is a boy. You talk to the boy, and it's a second entrance to SR. So keep that in mind. Yeah, so basically, at level 38, which is what I am right now, you don't really want to do Fire Temple. I mean, I like to do Fire Temple over and over again until I get the Chromite weapon, but I don't really need it because I have a good weapon already. I think I'm gonna just keep using this until I am 48, and I have 547 platinum coins. So I think I'm gonna just get the Sun Soaked set, which it takes about like 500 and I want to say like 500 and around 20 platinum coins to get the whole set, armor and the weapon. So I already have the platinum coins for it, so I already saved up for it. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna use this weapon and armor until 46, which I'm pretty close. I only have 8 levels to go, and it's gonna go pretty quick if I finish all the campaigns and quests in Eltonin and then go to Harion, and when you're 40 start running Steel Rake again. Yeah, so that's my whole plan, and I'll see you guys when I'm 40 and when I first run my first run of a Steel Rake. Steel Rake is kinda long though, so I mean this episode is kinda long as well, so I mean if you guys wanna take a break from watching it and then come back to it from watching, take a break from watching it and then come back and finish the video later, that's fine with me. Or I mean, if you don't really have the patience for it, then you can also watch it halfway through and see where I'm at the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode. I also got this Abyss hat at level 40. I can equip it. It's a pretty good hat. Good evasion, physical defense is alright, magic resist is alright, parry, it gives me parry. Parry is really good for chanters because they have a skill called focus parry, and it increases your parry by 300, and then after parry you can do this thing, which is parrying strike. Upon successful parry, inflict 411 to 485 physical damage on a target, and it stuns the target temporarily. Yeah, so pretty good. Chanters don't really have a lot of attack skills. Most of their skills are supportive or like buffs. Blessing of Rock and Blessing of Health. All these are my mantras. Rage spell, which is a stigma, the first stigma skill you get. It for 30 minutes your physical attack increases by 15, but your casting time on your healing increases by 20%. So you're gonna heal much slower, but you're gonna do more damage. So that's basically what it is. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get to 40 and then show you guys off the completed skill, the skill tree, and then the skill chain, and then like some stigma trees. The stigma skills. On my weapon, I have root, Godstone equipped. as you can see in the middle there. Immobilize the target for 10 seconds with 2% probability. I equipped this because when I was dueling against like rangers or gunslingers or anybody who can kite around, you know, anybody who can do damage and then run away, because chanters, they're all melee, you know, you have to stick to them to do damage. And I was having trouble because, you know, all ranged DPSers have like a slow or like a stun or a knockback or what have you, and I had trouble sticking to them, so I equipped the root Godstone, and I also picked up this stigma skill, which is a binding word, and it binds and reduces movement speed of a target for 5 seconds. So yeah. But I'll go over the I don't know. I'll go over in depth in like level 40 or higher when I have more skills. So yeah. Oh my god, I've been talking forever. Alright, I'm gonna cut it here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you guys liked it, and just leave me in the comments what can I do to make this series better. I don't know. I just feel like recording everything that I do is kind of boring, and it's just so tedious, and you know, it's not really, I don't think it's really that fun for me, like for you guys to watch me run around everywhere. So yeah, so just let me know what I can do to make this series better, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.